Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Monthly Horoscope for December 2018, and this is for you coming from Capricorn. So the first card that I'm going to pull will be to do with the first 15 days of December, and I'm going to tackle your areas of job first. This is a very bad card. It says that your job is at risk of every kind. You can easily lose a job, you could lose a good position, you could get blamed, you could be put in the cold storage. So unhappiness in the job in the first 15 days of December are seen. Don't turn against your bosses, don't bring out past problems, and definitely don't want to behave in a controversial way. Your job is at risk. Let's talk about your business in the first 15 days. It's a good card. It's the card of partnerships. So it says in the first 15 days you can get partnerships. The only thing is here, the weakness I see is that the foundation of the card is weak. There's too much water there. And so while you can get the partnerships, you may not be able to get exactly what you're chasing for. And what do I mean by that? I mean that the partnership that you find may not be suitable for exactly the way you want to go. Is it the differences of opinion? Is it somehow not being agreeable to way things? So don't be too fast to look into a business partnership, I would now say, and take your time and get things cleared up. So it's not exactly the best card, but it shows the business partnership is possible. So there's a first step towards enlargement of business. Your general finances are good. The card says you're not going to go broke, and if you're looking for some help or finance, you can get it. So your general financial areas are quite steady. Now I'm going to talk to you about your area of romance. So let's see what your card says about your romance area in the first 15 days. It's not a good card. Firstly, it says if you find a new romance, you'll find a very dramatic, aggressive new romance. Be very careful. Find out about this person. There's a lot of fire in this card, so differences of opinion can lead to a lot of opposition. If you have an ongoing romance, I would also translate this card in the same way. Your ongoing romance is going to find a lot of obstacles and hurdles to find solutions, and so it's up to you. If you value this romance a lot, you got to back off and just leave things alone. It's only 15 days after all, the first 15 days of December, and don't get too much pushy either. Now let's talk about your marriage area. If you're married, what does the card say? Well, it says there are many underlying problems which are waiting to surface. So if I were you in the first 15 days, I would not encourage them to surface, because sometimes time is a way of healing it quietly. So it's only the first 15 days we are talking about, not 15 weeks or 15 months. Leave things as they are. Let the time heal it by itself, and perhaps your last 15 days may be better. We're going to find out in a short while. General family areas, which include parents and siblings and brothers and sisters and all that. And it's not a good card for that. I would advise you, looking at this card, not to take your troubles of marriage or romance or job or business to be discussed with other family members. There'll be a lot of talk about it, but there'll be no help coming. So no point wasting your time that way. Let's go to the last 15 days of December. And the first card that I pull will be to do with your job, to see how you're going to do for you coming from Capricorn. Oh, it's a brilliant card. Now it says that everything you do is to be found extremely to your favor in your job. So there's a lot of support. You are doing something very, very powerfully good, and so you are attracting support from your bosses or from the manager, and you're going to find that good news comes your way in the last 15 days of promotions, more money, and everything that you were wishing for. So last 15 days, very, very helpful in your job area. Work harder, show your bosses how good you are. Let's talk about business in the last 15 days. Now, it's a stagnant card. The waters are very still, and sometimes that's good enough. So there's nothing to worry about where your business is concerned in the last 15 days. Things are going exactly to plan. You have all the knowledge about what to do. There's not even a ripple I can see here. So sometimes steadiness like this can show that you're progressing very silently and very well. So I would consider this as a good card for your area of business. And general financial situations, let's see how it goes, how you can attract money. And you can, yes you can, go and see your bank manager, look for people to invest in your company, look for people to come and help you grow. All this is very possible with this card. It's the card called the Wheel of Fortune, and so the wheel is turning for you in these last 15 days of December. So approach people, reach out, whether for job, whether for business, whether to get financial situations so that you can develop your business. It's a very good card. Let me talk to you about your romance in the last 15 days and see what happens there. Well, here we go with the black moon again. So if you are looking for a new romance, you'll have to wait and wait and wait for things to develop. Either that new romance you are interested in is not available completely, or somehow the development goes slow. So be patient. Whenever I see the black moon, I always will talk to you about being patient. And if you have an ongoing romance, I would translate the black moon as the past difficulties that you have been having with your ongoing romance, don't bring them up, don't repeat them. Otherwise, a card like this can show that downtrends can appear. There are many other good values from this card. The sign of Mercury is here, so your financial situations may be attractive enough to make you happy, and thereby make your romance also happy. Sometimes we need some side effects to make a marriage or romance happy. But let's now talk about marriage for the last 15 days. And it's a beautiful card. It says that you're going to find many, many solutions and a lot of help coming your way in the last 15 days. And you coming from a Capricorn, you're going to see the development of all the efforts you have been putting in recently, and you will see that in the romance or in the marriage area, you are going to be extremely one happy person, especially in the marriage area. The development is very beautiful with this card, and I would say that make your big effort to get the happiness into your marriage in these last 15 days. Now, general family areas, let's see what the card says. This is not a good card. It says, don't expect help from parents or siblings or relatives. Not that they don't want to give it to you, but they can't for some reason. There is just no possibility of getting any help from them. So you'll have to work any area of your life all by yourself and to improve it by yourself. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages. There will be some people of a lucky ages who will just get the best of luck in some area of their life, magnificent luck. And for you coming from Capricorn, if you happen to be the ages of 18 or 27 or 36 or 45 or 54 or 63 or 72 or even 81, you're going to be one very, very lucky person in some area of your life. You can't have it everywhere, but a lot of happiness will be seen. So look forward to go chasing for what you want, for the job improvement, the business improvement, the new romance or the ongoing romance and marriage improvement, and you'll be doing a wonderful job. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S. There'll be certain dates for you coming from Capricorn which will be extremely lucky. And this is the card of Saturn and Mercury. So looking at this card, you see this card show signs of planet Saturn and Mercury here. And when I look at these combination of these two, I will say that your lucky dates are going to be the 9th, the 18th and the 27th of December. So look forward, morning, afternoon, evening, night form. Plan whatever you want to chase for. Is it the business context, the job improvement? Is it the romance side? Is it the marriage side? And you'll find that the 9th, 18th and 27th will produce plenty of good luck to get what you want. Now I'll talk to you about your lucky colors. And your lucky colors for this month whole month of December will have to be that powerful color of the universe from Mars, the color red. So wear plenty of red in everything that you want and desire for. Wear red and you will find your way towards acclaiming that desire or that good luck waiting for you. Wear plenty of red. And now regarding direction energy. So let's see what the card says for you coming from Capricorn. And looking at this card, I would like you to face south. Face south at home, face south as much as you can in the office. And you'll be facing planets who are always ready to give you what you want and support you. It's as simple as that. Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm on Facebook and I'm already on WhatsApp. And so we can have a 90-minute session. And during these 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7, 8 or 9 years in all areas of your life. That's going to be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I'll be able to talk to you in these 90 minutes, age by age, calendar year by calendar year in detail. And I'll give you a lot of information about your personal lottery numbers, which will be based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I'll give you your lucky colors and your lucky directions and your lucky days and your lucky gemstones, a lot of information so you can get yourself in a position to become very lucky for your next 7, 8 or 9 years, and all for just USD 50. Well, go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me an email, make the contact, and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Until then, thank you and good luck.